All right, so you're opening up your business in Vancouver, Washington. You want to talk about that? Tell us when that is.
The Pet Biz, and it's in Vancouver on a very, very busy street, and I was very fearful to open. I've been open for 3 weeks now. And so now we're going to do a grand opening to let everybody know I'm open.
And you're going to defy the order then, essentially?
Absolutely. We are essential. Our pets are essential. What does not make sense in the pet industry is I repealed the governor, and they came back with me saying veterinaries and doggy daycare centers are essential. And I'm like, doggy daycare? So dog walking and dog grooming is non-essential. Makes no sense. Doggy daycare puts hundreds of pets through every day. My shop is just me, and I put 6 dogs through a day until we grow enough to have other people.
Okay.
So I'm sending my license back to the state of Washington. Contract breached because it says in small print on the bottom that it is an agreement between you and the state, and it gets signed both by the state and by me that govern me how to run my business. Since they breached the contract, I have every right to say I do not agree. I'm no longer going to operate my business under your laws.
Okay, great. Now, when are you going to plan to open when is this grand reopening?
Saturday, May 16th.
Okay, and Joey, you're going to be there, right? On the grand
reopening? Definitely, I'm there to support her. In Oregon, Washington, Idaho, but especially in my area, any business owners that are going to open up, we're going to be there. We're going to be there to support them. There's a salon in Salem that opened up. We had like 100 people out there for her grand opening. Just basically celebrating her as a hero, because these business owners who are going to open up right now, they are the heroes. Because complying right now to this lockdown order is actually the biggest problem right now. If we had everyone open up, they can't come after all of us. I'm saying business license no longer have authority over us as Americans. We have a right to feed our kids. We have a right to feed our families. Non-essential, in my opinion, is a perfect Nazi term. Basically saying you're non-essential, your family doesn't matter, your kids don't matter, your life doesn't matter. And I think it's just it's brainwashing in the terms and the words that they use.
Well, the tide is certainly turning, wouldn't you say?
I would say there's a huge movement right now, so it's a beautiful thing. But the problem is, if we don't open up soon, the economy's going to crash, and then we're screwed. And it doesn't matter how many people are awake. At that point, the government owns us. I'm also concerned about China. China's wants to take over the entire world. That's not a conspiracy theory. That's just a fact. You look at their own words and what they've been doing. They have their hands on all our politicians and our media. And so, if our economy crashes, our strength comes from our economy, our world strength. If our economy crashes, then China has free range. We're the last thing to stop China right now. To have a global oppression, we're the last hope for humanity in this world. Like, it's so biblical. You can't write a better book about this. I mean, it's insane. So, yeah.
Get off your couch and join the worldwide movement. It's exciting. It's very empowering for one person to stand up and get other people to, okay, I'll join you too. Do it. Just get off your couch and do it.
Yeah, you can only hide for so long. You can hide, but they're going to come to your door sooner or later. So you might as well get up and fight. I'd rather go down fighting, swinging. Is the way I look at it. And I want to fight for my children. I want my children to be free. You know what I mean? And we have so many people who made so many sacrifices for us that we just take for granted. We take this freedom for granted. It's time to wake up, and it's time to fight for other people, not for oneself, but for other people. Especially when you think about your children. You know, I don't want someone to tell my child that he's not allowed to pray out in the open. You know what I mean? I want my child to have the same rights and the same freedoms that I've been taking for granted my entire life. So we got to fight and we got to sacrifice, but it is going to take sacrifice. It is going to take sacrifice for sure.
Absolutely. So now, when is your reopening? This Saturday, and what time? Do you know?
11 o'clock. We're going to change our event from 9 to 11.
11 o'clock in Vancouver. What's the address?
It's 5620 Gher Road, that's spelled Gher, and I'm in Suite 5 on the lower half of the mall.
And do they have a phone number they can contact you or an email?
360-702-7264.
Plug your website. You have one?
Kelly@thepetbiz.com, and that's my email, but it's thepetbiz.com. But I do have one thing to say to business owners across the globe. It is illegal for our government to criminalize us to go to work. It's illegal. When they're letting prisoners out of prison, they're waiting to put us in for going to work.
It's like living in the Twilight Zone, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Every day, something new.
Yeah.
All right, well, get down to Kelly's business this Saturday at 11 o'clock in Vancouver, Washington. Thank you, Kelly.
Oh,
appreciate it.
Like a diamond in the sky. cardio, up like a bald eagle.